Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Amanda.
Amy.
I only date hot, young, fit women, but I guess Kelle will do.
I mean, you know, I have been very interested in my physique for all of my life, and I really value that in everybody that I come in contact with.
What a douchebag.
I hate these two. This new edition is not good for the manor.
No?
I like Drunkle and Bro a hell of a lot better than these two. And I don't really like Drunkle.
You know, Drunkle climbed a tree this episode, so things were getting a little strange.
Yes. Also, all of our concerns about, was Crutches a menace? Was he not?
No, he's not.
No, there's menacing.
Oh, you think
there's menacing
is?
Since he's in here.
Okay.
He's into Kelle Mac. He's good. But I think without the clipped wing, it would be a whole different situation.
Kelle Mac clipping his other wing, kind of.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Guys, this is MILF Manor. I'm Amy Archer, your host. I'm here with the butter to my bread, Amanda Lipnack-Radell.
It's important shit.
Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, friends. Welcome to MILF Manor.
So, guys, I'm very excited because this week we're debuting Murder Club, and we started with Sherry Papini.
Okay.
And next week you'll get something else, and then the week after that you're going to get
Karen
Ace
Reed.
and Caitlin and us talking about Karen Reed, and we have decided that we're not going to do any research for this.
Not really.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We're not going to do collective research. We're all going to do independent stuff.
So God knows what's going to come up
and
with.
Then come together.
I deeply enjoy, I listened to Ace and Caitlin talk about Sherry Papini, but they want her to open a shop named Papini's Paninis. Yeah, that works. That really works. I really enjoyed the documentary.
I thought it could have been an hour and a half.
I know.
Yes.
You almost always want an editor.
I'm more fascinated with the story of her boyfriend now.
Oh, yeah, that's nuts too. I was listening to this weekend. I listened to Kate Casey with the producer or the director of the documentary.
I didn't listen to that yet.
Talking a little bit about the boyfriend whose wife asked for a divorce, and mysteriously 3 days later she's dead.
Yeah, she died of COVID.
Okay.
And she was an anti-vaxxer.
Okay.
But
you know what also could make you
36 and super healthy.
You know what else would make you look like you died of COVID? If you have COVID, a little pillow over the face.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, all you have to do is suffocate.
Yeah, that's true.
With COVID.
Listen to you knowing how to kill people with COVID.
I mean, I've watched a lot of murder shows. Watched a lot of that Evil Lives Here show. I know how things work.
Guys, also today on the Ladies of a Certain Age tier, your first 2 episodes of My So-Called Life dropped. Now, remember that episodes 1 through 6 are going to be a redrop from Gen X. This is why, because my sister Jenny and I had already done them. I'm not doing them again because we had good conversation around them.
Sure.
So those will drop 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then Becca and I pick up and we start with episode 7 and we're very excited. There's 19 episodes in that first season.
So excited. I'm so excited.
So may not have known that when I jumped into that commitment.
It's okay.
But that's at the $12 tier. So enjoy some My So-Called Life. And that's it. We got our Sister Wives going at the $8 tier. And
I really enjoyed the Who Shot JR.
Oh, thank you. I had so much fun doing that.
I didn't realize that JR was really supposed to be kind of a minor character.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And it's yet another one. I mean, you know, I talk about The West Wing all the time. It's Martin Sheen. He was not supposed to be the focus of the show. He wound up being the focus. And Larry Hagman really was the focus of Dallas.
You'll be interested to know that on one of the My So-Called Life episodes, I forget which one, I think 5 or 6, I do talk about The West Wing.
Nice.
And about how I've never seen it. And Jenny's like, you would really love it. And I'm like, I know. And
this is why Jenny and I get each other. This is why Jenny and I are.
I'm like, this was my life pre-Amanda.
Just Jenny.
Yeah, just Jenny.
Now you have the wisdom of Jenny, but I'm nicer to you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. 100%. 100%.
There is no possible chance of me having done blood sacrifices in high school. So
no,
we're fine.
No. Jenny, yes.
Yes.
Pillow over my head, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get going. Shall we down to the manor?
Let's go straight to the manor, or up to the manor, actually, because it's north of us, and I think it's getting colder because they're now decorating with mums.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the mums, so I think we're moving into fall. It's a beautiful
house. I looked at it for like a BDF. Get together, $4,000 a night.
But how many people can you put in there?
Oh, a lot.
But like when I hear that a house is $4,000 per night and a house like that, and you tell me like it can sleep 16 people, that $4,000 all of a sudden becomes a lot cheaper. If we're going in with a group of friends.
Yes.
It does. A house of $4,000 sounds crazy until you're like, oh, well, that winds up to $200 per night per couple or whatever it is. And then you're like, oh, okay.
I don't want to stay with 20 people though.
No, I don't really want to.
Only if they're BDFs, then I would do it.
I'd stay with 20 BDFs for sure.
Okay. All right. So we open on, this is MILF Manor season 2, episode 10. I don't have a title yet.
No.
Can we look it up?
Oh, it was on last night. So yeah, we absolutely can. We had him. Oh gosh, what is wrong with us? MILF Manor.
You know what it is, guys? Our recording schedule's out of sorts this week. We're jumbling a bunch of stuff around.
We are. It's all good. This was Mean MILFs.
Oh, Mean Girls. Like Mean Girls. Okay.
And this was Mean MILFs. That tracks.
That tracks.
Yeah.
So we open on Barby and Chris doing what I call fuck yoga on the front lawn.
So we watched this last evening, and my sweet husband missed the part where he was demonstrating a wrestling move and just sort of started cluing in when they were making out. And he's like, is she teaching him how to make out? Like, what is happening here? I'm like, no, he was teaching her wrestling, and now it's turned into sex. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah,
it's fuck yoga.
That makes sense. It's fuck yoga, yes. There's a lot of fuck yoga in this season.
Barby tells the camera, Rebecca better not come near Chris. Because I will lose my mind.
Or Rachel.
Crutches and Polly Walnuts are talking. And by the way, Lynette, we see you. We know when you referred to crutches in your AMA.
Yes, thank you, Lynette.
You're listening.
Lynette, you're a backdoor friend. I can tell.
Yep, we see her.
Tell. Yeah.
So Crutches and Polly Walnuts are talking. Polly Walnuts says, Joey came running in here and told me that Lynette left, and I wish she would have told me. And he says, instead of telling me I'm okay, it's cool, I'm cool with it. Did she say that to him?
We never saw that. She just kind of was like trying to cool girl it.
A little bit.
A little bit.
If somebody had woke me up in here, I would have had this handled.
And she did say, like, you're the only one I'm into here. Like, you're my guy.
She was pretty clear.
Yeah.
He goes, I wish you would have told me. I was a banging Rachel. And Crutches is like, dude, it's Rebecca. And then Crutches takes this misspeaking and he turns that frown upside down, makes a negative a positive by saying, wow, you mustn't care about her because you don't even know that chick's name.
Right. Trying to make Lynette feel better.
Okay.
Good job, Crutches, except he does want to just bang Rebecca, Rachel.
So Polly Walnuts tells the camera what Lynette and I had was real
and special.
Was I ready to commit? No. But was I ready to let her go? No. And he tells Crutches, if somebody woke me up, she wouldn't have been gone 1,000%. Now we hear from him that he went to bed at 12 o'clock.
Right.
So what time did all this happen?
I think Lynette was piecing out at like 2 a.m.
What are these MILFs doing up past midnight?
They can sleep in.
Jesus Christ.
They're just hopping them up on a lot of wine and maybe they're doing bumps of coke over there. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and why didn't Joey wake him up? Why didn't Joey go in there like, Dad?
Joey, as the, closest thing we have to a host here, get on it. Fix this.
Jesus.
I really like Joey.
He's all right.
So I just think he's cute.
The girls, minus Rebecca, are sitting together and they're talking, and Kelly Mack says, this is fucked up. Polly Walnuts led her on, and the girls all agree now somehow they turn this all into Rebecca's fault.
Right. All of a sudden, Rebecca's the slut that fucked this all up for
Polly
Lynette.
Walnuts not to blame anymore.
No, he's not accountable at all for his own actions.
We've turned this on to Rebecca. Bratstall.
When in doubt, blame another woman.
Yes.
It works every time.
Kelly tells the camera, Bratstall is a homie helper, and she'll jump on whatever dick she can get. I don't know what any of this means.
I mean, I understood what jump on any dick you can get. That part
Well, I'm paraphrasing that. She said something that didn't make sense.
Okay.
She said something about a bandwagon. I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Do you think with all of Kelle's fillers and Botox and plastic surgery, it's like impacted her brain cells.
Do you think maybe she just has so much sperm in her brain?
Maybe. Yeah. But would she have Garrick Merrifield's sperm in her brain?
Ugh.
I'm not sure which one you're oohing for. Both of them, actually.
So Zelda says, Crystal says, I think we need to confront her.
Cool. That always goes well.
And Zelda says, let's keep it classy, girls. I'm not a bully. Let's keep it classy.
Okay, Zelda.
Kelle can't even stay. She runs away. And Barbie's like, yeah, I'm not part of this. Goodbye.
No.
My girl's too good for this.
I'm liking Barbie more and more.
I love Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she's a real person, except we'll talk about her meltdown at the end.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So Kelle Mac gets her and brings her over, Bratz doll, and she sits her she goes, sit next to Lynette. I mean, Crystal. And Crystal goes, you with these names. Yeah, because Kelle Mac hates you all and doesn't know who anyone is.
No.
So they ask Bratz doll, what happened with you last night? And Zelda says, I have to girl code to these women.
Sure.
And Crystal says, 3 dudes in 2 days? Rebecca says, I thought we were here to get to know people, and I've only kissed 2 guys. And then she does the camera, and she makes a good point. Most of these women have kissed 2 guys.
Yeah. The sin that Rebecca has sinned is that she showed up late, and she's making up for lost time.
Which is not her fault. She was on vacation.
Right.
Jesus. So Kelle Mac says, we can find love and still empower one another.
We found love in a hopeless place, girl.
Yeah. And Rebecca tells the camera, fuck you. Still doing it. Still making out with everybody.
Nope. Not a fan of Bratz doll. Nope. Not at all.
Me either. I don't like Bratz doll at all. So now the boys are asking Chris about his date with Barbie. How'd it go? And he is gushing over her. He is like bright pink and like just can't even get the words out. He says it was so nice to talk to her and, without trying to fuck her brains out. But then when we came home, I fucked her brains
out. Yeah. He's like, it was the best of all worlds. We had a real connection and then we banged the shit out of each other and she cray in bed and I'm here for it.
Now, at first I thought, okay, this must be what she gets pissed off about. Like
right.
They find out. No. Okay.
Nope.
He tells the camera, she is hot, but, I'm getting to know her as a person and I'm into her.
Amy,
yes?
She, despite being a woman, has thoughts and feelings.
And Amanda, despite being hot, she actually has some thoughts in her brain.
She's not stupid. She's not just hot. I think in Chris's brain, this is probably the first time it occurred to him that someone can be both smart and hot.
Yeah.
That these 2 things can exist in the same people.
So Chris needs an older woman.
Chris kind of does need an older woman, except he's immature as fuck too.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rebecca wanders over and she's like, I have the mean girls after me. Like she's cool girl in it now with the boys. So Polly Walnuts recommits to Rebecca now. And in a confessional together, Joey says, hey, player's going to play. Right, Dad? And guys, I just did the little like guns.
She did finger guns.
Finger guns. Polly tells Rebecca, Lynette got hurt and I'm upset because she's a beautiful person. But, whatever.
What are you going to do? She left the man and now I'm here with Rebecca.
Yeah. I'm working over here. So he tells the camera, she is fun and spunky. And you know what, Amanda? She can't be caged. Bratz doll can't be caged.
Bratz doll cannot be caged.
No.
This is true.
So she can go have fun with the boys, he says, but then come back home to daddy.
That's right.
It's
getting weird.
Now we have real dramatic music. Drunkle's climbing a tree.
Sure. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. And an SUV pulls up and I wrote, now this is my first impression.
Okay.
Who is this huge douchebag? I laid eyes on him for 2 seconds.
I hate him.
That pink shirt, I was like, and the huge bulging muscles and the tiny little head and the bad plastic surgery. I was like, who's this douchebag?
I feel like I don't know what plastic surgery. I don't know what picture he went into the plastic surgeon with. I don't feel like that's the face he left with.
No, and I feel comfortable talking about this because plastic surgery is a choice.
100%.
And he made a choice and he overdid it a little bit.
He's like when you go into a hairdresser that you don't know yet and you're like, I want my hair to look like this. And then you come out looking like, a poodle or something, and it's not the same.
Yeah, and he doesn't have spoiler alert, doesn't have great views on women's bodies.
No, he does not.
No.
I don't think he would enjoy us.
In
any way, shape, and form.
He wouldn't even want anything to do with me.
No, he wouldn't want to see us because I think we discussed him.
So this is Rob and Fletcher. And Rob is a drunkle. He's a drunkle.
Fletcher. Okay.
The only Fletcher I know is Fletcher Reed from Guiding Light. I don't know if you watched Guiding Light, but Fletcher and Holly, weird thing. Well, it was Fletcher and Maeve, and then Fletcher and Holly.
I love the name Maeve.
Yeah, Maeve. I forget her last name. I forget. Okay. So the guys are like, whoa. Pink shirt is real buff. Pink shirt is real buff. Okay. And
Bilk guy coming in at 11 o'clock.
OG Drunkle's like, oh no, this is not good.
I am the only drunkle here. We cannot have new drunkles.
Now, if it was a standoff between OG Drunkle and Douchey Drunkle, I'm picking OG Drunkle.
Oh, all day, 100%. Every day. I want both. I want Fletcher and plastic surgery Drunkle out. P.S. He
Plastic
should be
Drunkle.
Plastic Drunkle. There we go. Yeah, I want Plastic Drunkle out. I'm not here for him.
It occurred to me that if somebody jumped into our recaps on like episode 8, they'd have no idea who I'm talking about. I need to do like an FAQ.
Yeah, a little primer.
Just tell everyone who everybody is. Okay.
Everybody's nickname.
So Crystal's in an ITM. This is just an aside with no makeup on, and she looks stunning.
She's so fucking gorgeous.
I'm like, this girl looks like she's 25 years old.
She is gorgeous.
Fletcher immediately beeline to Zelda, who is Christina, if you're new.
Zelda.
She looks like Zelda from Pet Sematary. Rachel! Google it, but never, ever, ever put it in the Facebook group. Okay.
Because Amy says she will shut down the entire podcast.
Shut down the entire thing. Over.
If I ever see it, I will just ban that person immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Fletcher does seamless gutters in Jacksonville. He was in the Marines, and then he started this business, and that is a business. We have seamless gutters on our house.
It is absolutely a business, but the way in which he said, he's like, yeah, I'm in seamless gutters.
Yeah, he was real passionate about it, wasn't he?
Right. It's like, I'm in oil and gas, because that's what Drunkle's in, right? We've got oil and gas Drunkle and seamless gutter guy. Fletcher.
Yes.
It was just the intonation in which he said it. I was
like, I know, he was real passionate about it. Like, I would maybe lead with the Marines.
Yeah, I'm a retired vet. Yeah, I'm a veteran who then started my own business. It happens to be seamless gutters, but yeah.
I wrote, he's got an Eddie Munster vibe to him, current references only. He's 30, and he says he likes older women because they know what's up. And Zelda tells the camera, I can't take on another love interest. I'm busy.
I've got Sam, who I really haven't talked to in like 6 weeks, but I'm still holding on to him somehow.
You know what? You just brought something to my attention.
What?
Well, we know that Zelda lies in her bed and screams Rachel. I wonder if that's what Polly Walnuts heard. And he called Rebecca Rachel instead of Rebecca because he's so used to hearing Zelda screaming, Rachel! Never get out of bed again!
What I would not pay to make Christina scream that. Just have her scream it.
That's a little too close to home.
It's a little too close to the sun. Okay. No. That's amazing.
I thought you were going to say we need a mashup, a video mashup.
No. I just want Christina to do the impersonation. No, we're never going to see the real video.
Lynette, if you're listening, get a message to her. Go back in time, get a message to her. Even though you hate her.
Yeah,
and do it.
We understand from other podcasts she's not your friend, and that's fine.
I wonder if we could get a cameo. And I could be like,
I need you to impersonate Zelda.
I know. We could be like, I need you to yell out my sister Rachel's name in a creepy way.
I need you to be a radically deformed person who we just said, if memory serves, Zelda just had spina bifida.
Yeah, but it was exaggerated. But it was like, yes.
I've seen people with spina bifida. They're not relegated to an attic screaming Rachel in that voice.
Right.
This felt not real. But if we could get our Zelda, Christina, to try, that would be great.
Yeah. I'm into that. That I would throw money behind in some way. So Kelle is immediately macking on fake drunkle, plastic drunkle. She likes him.
Yeah.
And he is 59 and he's an engineer, and they bond over how difficult it is to date.
It is difficult to date.
He got divorced after 20 years in 2018. And Kelle's into him. He's a competitive bodybuilder. He really loves his body. He loves his physique. It's his big interest. He participates in competitions. And he normally likes young, fit girls, but Kelle will do. She'll do.
This guy, when he starts into the I only like young, fit girls, I'm like, oh, you are a fucking creeper to the nth degree.
Yep.
You gross, gross man.
Now Shauna and Joey are talking, and I need to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Is Shauna stoned?
She might be.
Because she doesn't seem, like she wants to be there.
She does not seem particularly excited about anything that's happening.
She might be disassociated. But she's kind of like, so...
I just don't think she has a ton of personality.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem like she's into this conversation.
Based on what we've seen on the show, there does not appear to be a lot of there.
Yeah, she's just, I don't know.
There may be a lot of there.
I like her because she's an artist. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to get to know her a little bit.
I like her a lot better than Bratz doll for sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. But she's no, of the OG.
No, she's
MILFs.
No Barbie or Lynette or Crystal. No.
So he's never been in a relationship, Joey says, and he's never dated outside his race. And then he says, I don't do bullshit relationships. Once I settle down, once I boo up, it is forever. It's end game.
He only wants to fall in love one time in his life. Yep. I'm like, oh, you are only 21.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. This is not this. He's cool guy in it. He's saying what he thinks she wants to hear. No. He says, I just don't want to get caught up in the bullshit. And Shauna tells the camera, Joey is opening up and he's so mature. And this is what I came here for. He's giving me life. I'm like, okay, are you okay?
Did she see the same conversation that we did? Is she okay? Do we need her to blink twice? I don't know what's happening. I mean, she is in Canada, so edibles are easy to come by. Yeah. She could be stoned out of her gourd. I don't know.
She probably needs to be in this place. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. So Plastic Drunkle takes Crystal aside, and Stacy is staring this down. And Rob, fake Drunkle, was married for 20 years, like I said, divorced in 2018. Now he has 2 daughters, and he says, my wife and I just outgrew the marriage, and, Crystal, she's so down to earth. I really like Crystal. And suddenly Stacy wants to talk to Crystal about this.
Stacy starts having some feelings once Crystal has not beelined on him.
Crystal, you played this brilliantly.
Also, we need to talk about Stacy's kind of 70s porn star glasses.
I'm here for them.
I'm not into it.
He is so hot.
He is so hot, though. Jeez. He has now officially become the hottest man at the manor.
Oh, I agree 100%.
Oh, my God. He is so beautiful.
Yep.
Jesus.
So he finds Crystal, Stacy does, sitting on the grass, and he sits next to her. He's like, what's up, St. Louis? And she's like, I'm not here for your bullshit.
I'm done with the buddy.
She tells him this, whatever happened with Plastic Drunkle and her, it's given her the ability to just be like, you know what, Stacy? I was loyal to you. I was in, she tells him how it is.
She tells him off, which is great.
She's like, I've been loyal to you. I've been waiting for you to reciprocate my energy. You haven't been doing it.
Right.
You're treating me as a friend. And he says, it took me 3 years to get engaged to my ex-wife. I move slow. I need patience. She says, well, the fact that you're coming to me and talking to me, they make up. They're like, whatever.
But also she's like, I wasn't asking you to propose.
No.
I was just asking you, do you maybe want to go make out somewhere?
Do you want to hold my hand?
Right. Do you want to maybe go to the movies or something?
Stacy does not move slow.
No.
This guy's cleaning up all over St. Louis.
This guy, he could get me.
He could get
would
me.
Not take but more than that smile, and I'd
be
right there. I
have the physique these guys are into on MILF Manor.
I'm not saying Stacy would be into me, but he flashes those pearly whites at me. I am right there.
Yeah, same. So Fletcher gets a text, and it says, we're going to put the guy's age and knowledge to the test. Now it's a trivia contest.
I was kind of hoping he was going to have a seamless gutter emergency, and that's why he was getting a text, and he had to beeline right out to go fix someone's gutters.
The MILF Manor had a gutter leak, and he had to throw the gutters onto MILF Manor.
Years and years ago, obviously years ago, this is a story of when I was in college. My roommate and I went, for some reason we went to a lumber yard, and I don't remember why we were there. Like, we lived in a dorm. I don't remember what got us to this situation, but there we are in a lumber yard. And we're talking to somebody to get help with something. Maybe it was I don't know what the fuck it was. Anyway, we're talking to this guy to help us with something. And he must have had like one of those little ear things in so you could hear what's going on. The rest of all of a sudden he like drops his clipboard and like runs like a bat out of hell. We're like, my God, man, I'm having a lumber emergency. Like,
oh my God.
Fletcher was having a gutter emergency.
What happened at the lumber yard?
No idea. We never knew.
Wow.
But that became a phrase for us. I'm like, oh my God, man, I'm having a lumber emergency.
I'm trying to think of what kind of emergencies you can have at a lumber yard.
Unless something drops on somebody.
So a lot of times the contractors will go and pick through the wood themselves.
Yeah.
I wonder if something fell on somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And they were pinned
under a big beam or something.
And then soap opera style, immediately paralyzed.
Immediately paralyzed. Because as soon as you fall or get shot, paralyzed.
And then
you may or may not be able to fuck depending on the soap opera.
Then you only walk when you must reveal your true love to somebody.
Of course. Yes. Because the love will obviously heal your severed spinal cord.
Yes.
That's all that it takes. And
you're getting it now. You're getting it.
And if something happens to your head, plastic surgery, it's fine. You just get a new person.
Yeah. Yep. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. So here's some highlights from the game.
I enjoyed this game, actually.
I did too. There's some really good age cracks, and Sam's making most of them.
Yeah.
So the first question is, what is the best sex position? And Polly Walnuts is, they're huddling up. And Polly Walnuts like, we need to think about what they would say. And da-da-da. Okay.
So Polly Walnuts is the only one here who seems to be strategizing in a proper way.
Yeah. So the boys' question is their answer is missionary. And everybody's like, what?
Boring.
What?
Todd was trying to guess what the answer would be.
Mm-hmm.
He was going with.
I would not have guessed missionary.
No, I wouldn't have guessed missionary.
I would have said reverse cowgirl.
That's what I would have said too. So Todd went with it's some sort of cowgirl situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Drunkle reveals on the men's side the position that makes you. Hold on. Times 3.
Yes.
And I think I saw a little droplet of water.
Gross.
So then Sam yells over, well, we're at a disadvantage because we weren't around when sex was invented. Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, I'll take that, Sam.
Good one. Okay. How many times a week would you want to have sex? The men really metaphorically and literally blow their load on this one here because they say 21. And the women are like,
women of a certain age.
The women are like, oh, what? What?
I need to be able to walk. I can't be doing this 3 times a day.
Not going to happen. And
it depends on what we're calling sex. Again,
yes, it does.
The wider your definition of sex, the more sex you get to have.
Yes. The boys say the answer should be whatever she needs.
Okay.
All right. Crutches says, well, we just saw you have no idea what they need. And Sam yells, 21 times you'd need 21 Viagra. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I like Sam and Crutch's relationship. They're very sweet together.
I do too. Next question is, which body part on a woman should you lick to turn her on? Now the boys reveal
they have no idea how to turn women on, apparently. Yeah.
And the the word is blurred.
But we know exactly what it is.
The P word.
No, they wrote clit.
Did they really?
Oh, 100% they wrote clit.
I feel like pussy's a little more general. And
it is. No, I think they went straight with clit. And I'm here to tell any 21, I want to disavow any young 20-year-old man. That's not where you start. That's not step 1 in the turn a woman on process.
No, when I was answering this, I was trying to think of the question for myself, and I'm like, neck, ear, that kind of thing.
Neck,
not,
back of
not
my
right
neck.
To clit.
No, we're not going straight down.
Wow.
No.
Wow. No. Okay. Drunkle says in his best Matthew McConaughey voice, every inch of her. All right, all right, all right.
That's the better answer.
Mm-hmm. Everyone was horrified by the boys' answer, and the men win that round. All right. What is the best way to turn a woman on? Okay. Now, Chris is over there going, reassurance, reassurance, reassurance. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? Barby told me reassurance. I got his voice down, I think.
Really good.
And the men are over there, they're like, oh, we got this.
I like that it's like the kids and the men.
Yeah. So the boys are like, women love reassurance. And Crutches goes, yeah, when you're broke, sure.
And I like that Darren really does in this episode in particular. Crutches is flexing his wallet all over this episode.
So the men's answer
Kelly Mack, good job, girl.
Oh yeah,
good job, girl.
She's landed this.
Yeah.
So the men answer, do all the chores and send her on a shopping spree. And the women are like, that's the winning answer.
I'll take that. Yeah.
And Chris is like, what? Reassurance. He can't understand that she is not into this. Okay.
And what he doesn't also understand is the fact that, like, this is not an expectation. This is just we're playing a game. What's the thing that's going to make me feel best? Send me shopping and clean my house.
So the DILFs win.
Yes, of course.
And the boys are punished by making them clean. And Chris and Barbie are fighting already. And
Chris is a baby. Chris is a child.
Chris's insecurity goes immediately up to a 10.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Because Chris never has to worry about how he looks because he always looks smoking hot.
Right.
It's the insecurity is his job.
Mm-hmm. And his lack of resources, particularly when he's got folks like Crutches going, I sell private jets.
Yeah. So inside, Chris is whining that he's not cleaning up after grown ass men. Yeah. And Barbie's like, what's wrong? You seem upset. And he says, you picked money over my reassurance. And I did kind of get it down.
You really did. Oh my God. Oh, what podcast?
He just said reassurance 85 times.
What podcast was I listening to? Maybe it was
How Dare You?
Jake and Matt. But they were counting how many times somebody said something in a sentence. It was Jake and Matt, and I forget what the phrase was, but it was like popcorn. It was some ridiculous thing.
Okay.
Two people were fighting about, and they were like, 1, 2, 3. As they're replaying. It was at their live show. We need to do that with Chris. Reassurance. Yes. Reassurance. Counting the reassurances. Oh God.
So then she tells the camera, I'm a single mom who's provided for everybody in my life. I can use someone to take me shopping once in a while, and I'm not apologizing for that. And she says to him, it's not only about money, they were cleaning too. What are you talking about?
What those women all heard, which is what Barbie said, is I heard someone say, go out with your girlfriends and I'll just take care of shit.
Yes.
That's what she heard.
Yep.
And as a single mom, she's like, someone else will take care of shit and I can go just hang out with my friends for a night. That's what I want. That sounds great.
She tells the camera, I don't even know if Chris is financially stable yet, but we have other things. And we have other things that I've never had with other guys who've had money. Mm-hmm. They kiss and he says, I'm good. Reassurance.
Liar.
Reassurance. Thanks for the reassurance. And he says, but we'll talk about it later. She's like, again? We're going to talk about it again later?
We're done.
We're putting this to bed.
Right.
So
he's the one who needs the reassurance. That's why he keeps chanting it.
So the men are toasting while the women yell at the boys as they scrub the floors. And Drunkle and Zelda, original Drunkle, and Zelda are playing golf, and he says the loser has to make the other person breakfast and give them a kiss. All right.
Okay.
And she says, yeah, I like young guys, but Drunkle is a young spirit, so he's like an old man. And she loses and they kiss, but it's like a smooch.
Yeah. I don't think she's into him, but she says she's into him. I don't know.
Do you want to hear me smooching?
It's is this how we're going to kiss, Amy? Now we can just go.
No, you know that. So Chris is melting down inside the manor.
God.
He is convinced that Barbie has chosen shopping over reassurance. And he says, I know I'm putting up walls, I'm protecting myself, but I need to back off and see where this goes. What is she going to do? Okay. Plastic Drunkle and Kelle are talking by the fire. They're drinking champagne.
Because Kelly's okay enough.
She's dated someone from England, she says, and he says he's dated someone from Russia who was much younger.
So he was also trying to get on 90 Day Fiancé is what you're telling me.
Keeps emphasizing much younger.
He's real. He is incredibly insecure about his age.
Yeah.
Big time.
Mm-hmm. She was 31 and he was 55, and Kelle likes his arms, and she tells the camera, I'm 52. Well, she's 52. We see that. And she tells the camera, I don't normally date older men, but yeah, he's in good shape. So she's just as shallow as he is.
I just realized who Fake Drunkle reminds me of.
Oh.
I've been trying to come to it since I watched this last night.
Okay.
Did you see the biopic about Liberace with Michael Douglas?
No.
Oh, it was really good. It was really good.
So I'm going to look up Michael Douglas as Liberace.
Well, it's not him. Oh. Rob Lowe is his plastic surgeon. So look up Rob Lowe Liberace thing. Matt Damon's in it too.
Okay, Dr. Jack Starts.
Do you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
I
think I saw this movie.
Because I really remember this. It was on HBO. It was really good.
He's like,
it's kind of what he looks like.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the plastic surgery.
Beyond the candelabra.
Yes, Beyond the Candelabra. Yes, it was very good.
Okay.
By the way, did you know Liberace's gay?
Oh, is he?
Whoa, was he?
Whoa,
I love when you like talk to older people and they are like completely shocked that Liberace was gay.
I know.
It's like
I know.
Did you see the guy?
I know.
Okay,
I know. So they make out, and it's gross.
I don't want to see Kelle make out with anybody ever again. She unhinges her jaw.
She's talking about Rebecca, but she's sucking face with everybody.
Yeah, she's made out with everybody at this point,
I'm
except
no
for Stacy.
Defender, but come on.
No, it's the method which and because her skin is so tight on her face because of so much surgery, it's the jaw unhinging that you can see like every nook and cranny of like her jaw.
I agree. So Chris is literally in a bunk bed pouting like a child.
Yes.
And his mommy, I mean, Barby, has to come in and reassure him. Reassure. And she comes in to check on him, and he's giving her the silent treatment, and he says, you disrespected me. Now, here's the thing about Chris.
Okay. I don't understand what the hell's happening here.
And even though I make fun of him saying reassurance 85 times, I do like him. I think he's a good dude.
Yeah, he seems like a sweet kid.
He's super hot. I think he's going to make a good partner for somebody someday. Not Barby.
Not Barby, and not yet.
Nope. He says, you disrespected me. And Barby tells the camera, he is blowing this completely out of proportion. Of course he is, because he's like 22.
Right.
Actually, I think he's older.
I think he might be 27.
Do you remember how old he was?
Oh, we had it up at one point.
I have it. I just got to find it. Pod Notes, MILF Manor. Okay, I got it. No, I don't. Fuck.
Hold on. I got it. I'm going to have it in a second. Oh, remember about Jamie? We forgot about her.
Oh, Sparkles.
Yeah.
He's 27. You're right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought he was a little bit older.
Okay. So she tells him, you know what? If you're going to do this to me. Now, we all saw my girl Barby. She has a temper on her. She is not emotionally regulated at times. And
I was going to say at all, but okay.
And
we'll go with that time.
She's set off by this.
Oh my God.
And she goes into the room and she has
a panic attack.
Yeah.
She's having like a real panic attack.
She's sobbing and packing, and he doesn't go after her. And
he just lies in bed and pouts.
Saying, I never should have sex with him. Why do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. And she's just over and like just berating herself, second guessing herself. Like, it's bad.
It's real clear that it's very clear very quickly. This is not about Chris at all.
No.
This is about all of her trauma and all of her choosing shitty men. And I don't think Chris is a shitty guy. I think he's just very immature because he's 27.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was unfucking done.
She was undone. I'm done.
Undone.
Amanda, next time on.
Okay.
Big changes coming to the manor. Daughters, sons, sisters, everybody shows up.
I'm psyched for this.
Joey and Joey meet, and it's like the time-space continuum folds in on itself.
Them next to each other was fucking hilarious.
Whoa.
I forgot how ridiculous I forgot how ridiculous Kelly's Joey was.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah.
And then Barbie and Kelle get into a fight, and I'm here for this. And Barbie's going to take down Bowser, like I always say. The M boss.
I'm here for this, but I'm worried about Barbie. I don't think she's okay.
I love my girl.
Well, I love her too. I'm just worried about her because the degree to which this undid her made me very sad for her.
Do you think that she needs to self-extract?
She might need to self-extract.
I can't believe how long the season is, guys. We still have 4 episodes left.
Oh, bless. We were watching HEA last night. And I think some people thought it was the end of the season.
No.
And I'm like, no, this goes on for a while. But then I was reading in somebody's Facebook group, maybe it was the Cray Craze, that there are 3 more episodes because then we have the 5-part tell-all extravaganza.
5 parts, which I'm going to be covering over on Hey Bunky.
Yeah. I can't believe we have. At some point, there's going to be Rob and Ed in a hot tub together.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems like from the previews, they're doing what they did for the last HEA tell-all, which is create little vignettes for these people to socialize in.
Oh, God.
And then be yucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me tell our listeners what you and I are doing in July instead of
coming up for us.
Instead of doing that bullshit.
Yeah, instead of HEA.
Okay. So we have the 3rd week of July, so it's the week of the 21st, Forbidden Love starts. That's a new Matt Sharp joint. There's an Amish person.
And we're pumped.
I'm there.
I'm pumped. This is going to be awesome.
Or
so cringy, I can't tell.
As you know, as Pennsylvania residents, Amanda and I growing up had plenty of experience staring at the Amish.
Exactly. Being busted
on field trips.
Stare at the Amish. Maybe seeing a butter churning demonstration. Maybe.
Perhaps.
But
Amanda, a week before that, we have Welcome to Platteville coming. And I'm very excited.
Super psyched too.
Yep. So that's going to be on. So it's going to be a busy July because I'm also doing House of Dragon.
Right.
House of the Dragon, which is.
How was episode 3?
Did you see it?
No, not yet. We were watching HEA last night.
Full nudity, full blowjob, full nudity. It was wild.
To your boyfriend?
Not my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
To be fair, in the show that could be like 5 different people, but I meant Damon.
Although it did take me a good 10 minutes to convince Timmy that Aemond and Damon are not the same person.
I can see where that would be a challenge. It's the eye. The eye is the way to remember.
I'm like, dude, one of them is literally missing an eye, wearing an eye patch. That's a different person.
And when we don't see the patch, there's a huge scar from like
and a
line down to his elbow.
Big blue eye. Can't miss it.
Real creepy blue eye.
So that will be dropping tomorrow, guys.
Okay.
You'll hear that tomorrow.
Good.
So we have a lot of good stuff coming up. So when MILF ends and UK ends, you'll still be with Forbidden Love and Welcome to Platteville.
Yes, so excited.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us at the Manor, for enjoying our coverage of the Manor. Thank you for leaving us a review and giving us reassurance. We appreciate that.
Lynette, thank you for knowing and sharing crutches.
Yeah. We see you, Lynette. We see you.
Thank you for joining us. You're our people.
Yeah, absolutely. We have no interest in interviewing you.
No.
But you're our people, and we're glad you're here.
Yes.
All right. So join our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends. We have a blast in there. Lynette, you're welcome to join that.
Absolutely. Come on our Patreon too. You can, be a member. It's fine.
Yep. Support the show. Join our Patreon. We have a bunch of stuff going on over there. I went through it at the beginning. Won't do it again. And that's it.
Yeah.
And read Amanda Substack. Link is in the show notes.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing some writing this week on this ye old holiday week.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you know what day this is going to drop?
Happy 4th
of July, fans.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Yes. And as we're recording this, since this is filmed in Canada, happy Canada Day. But it's a couple days late for you all.
Okay. Happy Canada. Happy 4th of July. Happy.
Happy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.
Guys, I'm so excited because tomorrow we're debuting Murder Club on the $5 tier of our Patreon.
Oh.
So it really starts officially today.
Okay.
But tomorrow the first episode drops. And it's gonna be a perfect wife.
You realize though people story. Aren't gonna hear this till Thursday.
Okay, I gotta cut that out. I hate myself. Okay, let me rephrase. Like, who used to say that? Uncle Joey? Scratch that. Cut that. Rewind.
Yes.
Start again. Okay. All right.